Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Brain Change Kids TV. If you're a mom, dad, or grandparent feeling completely overwhelmed by a child with severe hyperactivity, this video is for you. You know the type, those little ones who are always on the go, buzzing around like they're powered by a race car engine and never seem to slow down. But guess what? We're here to help. At Brain Change Kids, we're going to teach you how to transform that nonstop energy into calm, focus, and peace. Imagine no more dreaded phone calls from school or stressful moments in public because of outbursts. So get ready. Let's dive into this powerful video where a mom who once felt just like you shares her incredible success story. Trust me, if she can do it, so can you. Enjoy, and I'll see you right after.
As our son grew older, he started exhibiting behavior problems. We thought they were just part of normal development. Hyperactivity, lack of focus, impulsiveness, emotional outbursts. When our son was in second grade, he had problems concentrating on homework. One day, I asked him if he could just please sit still and concentrate.
I can't concentrate, Mom. My brain buzzes.
I was stunned. His brain buzzed. I have a PhD in cognitive neuroscience. If I had learned anything in graduate school, it was that brains aren't supposed to buzz. I started researching. Books, published research articles, anecdotal stories. I found that red number 40 could cause hyperactivity in some children. It made them hyper, fidgety, and impulsive. One story even mentioned how her 15-year-old daughter complained of brain buzzing. So we removed the red number 40 from his diet, and within a couple of days the brain buzzing stopped. But we let him continue to consume foods with other dyes like yellow number 5 and number 6. That would prove to have been a huge mistake. Within a few months, he started becoming agitated and emotional. He started having emotional breakdowns and temper tantrums over minor things like putting clothes away or turning off the television. We didn't think it was a major problem until the meltdowns became more frequent. Their occurrence went from once a week to several times a day. They also became more intense, from crying to hitting and self-hurting behaviors like scratching. Then he became suicidal. Yes, our son was suicidal at age 7. It had been a long day. Our 7-year-old was sitting in front of the television unwinding when I asked him to turn off the TV because it was time for dinner. Instead of turning the TV off, he started to become upset. He began to cry and pull at his clothes. Then he began to scream. I told him this was unacceptable behavior and sent him to his room. I went in to talk to him and he started hitting me and crying uncontrollably. I asked him why he was so upset. He kept saying, I don't know. Through the tears and sobs, he looked up at me and begged, Mum, just give me a knife so I can kill myself. I just want to die. I just sat there holding him, trying to console him. Honestly, I did not know what to do. My heart would break every time he got like this. I wish I could say this was the first time I had heard him beg me to let him kill himself. It wasn't. That night, I went back to looking for answers, searching and researching. I found an article that suggested some children became agitated after ingesting yellow number 5 and number 6. I made the decision to remove all artificial food dyes from our home in an attempt to see if that would help reduce some of the emotional reactivity. I went from cupboard to cupboard and read every ingredient in everything we had. I was surprised at just how many things contained artificial food dyes. Yellow dyes are different. They are used to make foods look more normal. They are placed in things that aren't even yellow, like sauces, pickles, breakfast cereals, condiments, meat marinades. After I cleaned out the house, I went and bought food that didn't contain artificial food dyes. It took a while at the store. I read a lot of labels, but I found many items that contained artificial dyes had competing brands that did not contain artificial colors. I restocked our house and our dye-free living began. Amazingly, it only took 2 weeks for the negative behaviors like aggression, combativeness, and excessive emotionality to go away. However, it took 6 months before he felt like himself again. Thankfully, he has never again felt like he wanted to kill himself. I was astonished that artificial food dyes could change and affect my child's mind and body so strongly. But over the years, he's accidentally ingested artificial dyes and those behaviors come back. For example, he went to a local fast food restaurant with Grandma and had 2 cheeseburgers. We didn't think to check the cheese for yellow food coloring. Within a few hours, he was combative and agitated. He even became extremely angry with me for making him stop vacuuming so we could go to the store. What kid gets mad at having to stop vacuuming? Interestingly, one thing we have learned over the last 4 years is that he doesn't react the same to each artificial food dye. Different artificial dyes correspond to different behaviors and behavioral disorders. Red dyes make him hyper, fidgety, impulsive, and cause brain buzzing. He acts like he has ADHD. Green makes him manic, like he has bipolar disorder. Yellow causes agitation, aggression, defiance, excessive emotionality, emotional meltdowns, and suicidal thoughts. I want to remind you that not all kids have this type of reaction to artificial food dyes, but for those that do, it can be devastating. There is an easy way to check and see if a child is having a reaction to artificial food dyes. Remove all food that contains artificial dyes or colors from their diet for 4 weeks. Just 4 weeks. You will even know within 5 to 7 days if their behaviors are due to the ingestion of artificial food dyes.
Hey, we're back. Wow, that video was amazing, right? Just imagine that could be your child. And here's the wild part. That was just one additive causing hyperactivity. There are so many other sneaky ingredients that lead to impulsive behaviors, but don't worry, we've got you covered. So if you're a stressed out mom, dad, or grandparent looking for that calm, focused child, and who isn't, we've got a super easy step-by-step plan that's going to transform your child from hyperactive to calm in less than 4 weeks. And guess what? It's fun. We're going to make this an exciting journey, and watching your child become that normal, well-behaved kid is going to be the best thing ever. Click the link in the description box below and download our comprehensive ebook that reveals all the hidden ingredients sabotaging your child's behavior, plus our proven 4-week transformation system. Don't let another day go by watching your child struggle. You deserve peace, and your child deserves to feel calm and focused. Download the ebook now. It could change everything for your family. Thanks for watching and enjoy your blessings. Talk to you soon.